Hi everyone, it's Rivka, and today I have the July 30th through August 5th plan with me that I'm going to be doing with you guys today. This is obviously way long ago, but I was dealing with a lot of technical difficulties and computer issues and stuff like that, so I didn't get a chance to even really plan because I was dealing with other items because of it. But I am back and I am catching up on all my planning and my YouTube videos, and then hopefully I'll be able to actually stay on top of it. To start off, what you're seeing me do is just whiteout, and I'm using a Bic whiteout. It is very old actually. I've had it probably for like, I don't know, maybe a decade. I don't want to say that, but it's very possible. Because it was my favorite, so I always left it to, well, I'll save that for last because then I'm left with only my favorite kind of a thing. But I have used all my others, so I'm using this now. But that is why I was having a little bit of trouble with it, and you'd see it was a little flaky because it is a little old, but I can still use it, and then I will get myself a new one. So what I'm doing today is a little different kind of. It's a lot of washi. It's very thin washi. I did get this at the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to be layering it and basically using several strips of thin washi to make up the space of what a normal washi would cover. Sorry. But because I only have one roll of this and I'm not sure how far it will go until I've been laying it out, I'm kind of going back and forth on pages, and you'll see that my normal spreads, I do one page and then I do the other page to copy what I've done and make it look the same. But with this, I lay out one strip and then I do that same strip on the other page. That way, if I run out, it's the same on both pages, and I can incorporate something else, a different washi in on both pages, and make it look even. So I'll go back and forth and then add more and more and more until I do run out of this washi. And I do have 3 washis I will be using today. This one, and then a striped one that's also from the Dollar Tree, and then one that I got, I think, from AliExpress or something, and it was like a 10-pack of solid colors. So yes, that's what I'm going to be doing, and it is time consuming. Personally, I love doing it. I love laying out washi. It is very calming for me, and I just really enjoy doing it. It's kind of meditative, and I can plan things out while I'm doing it. I sometimes create other projects in my head that I'm going to be doing while I'm laying out washi on my planners and stuff, and then I can go and do that project. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing here, and I'm just going to go back and forth. You can't really see it in the video, I don't think, but in the white, you see there's half circles, in that it does say dream. And this washi, I don't believe Dollar Tree sells it anymore. They sell similar packs. It's the one with 7 or 10 or something to that effect of very thin washis, and this was one from, I believe, a year ago or so. And what you just saw me doing was I wanted to lay it up directly against the edge because I didn't know how much I would have, and I wanted every last drop of this washi if I could, so that I could actually use it on both sides. But I did end up finishing it there, as you saw the empty roll, kind of, if I was actually properly in frame. And yeah, so I ended up being able to be even with the 2 stripes at the top and then the 3 at the bottom. And then now I'm going to be doing the similar thing with this striped washi, which again, this one was from the Dollar Tree as well. And I'm going to do it back and forth in both pages, and then I will be able to see how much I have of it and how much I need to use the other. I don't know what color, it's like an aqua color, I think. I don't know. Comment down below if you know what color I'm going to say solid color washi that I'm using in a minute is, because that would be interesting to me. Anyway. So I am using this along the sides as much as possible, and I do believe I end up using this one up and then switching over to that other solid washi. And it's just back and forth, and using my 6-inch metal ruler, which I love. I actually used to have like 3 of them. One of them got totally destroyed one day when, well, my desk broke. Don't ask me how. It like totally toppled and it broke, but thankfully I have a amazing fiance, and he was actually able to fix it. It's not the same as it used to be in some of its capabilities. Like, it used to be able to angle. It can't do that anymore, but I have a table that is solid because of him, so I'm very happy. Again, I don't even know what happened that day. I think I fell into it or something like that because I wasn't feeling well that day. It was actually 4th of July, which kind of sucked. And it toppled over, and my coffee spilled over so much of my product, and I lost a lot of stuff. And one of those rulers bit the dust with that, and for a while afterwards I couldn't figure out where that ruler was. Have you guys ever done that, where it's like you've thrown something away or it's gotten destroyed, but it didn't really click that it's gone yet, and you keep looking for it and making yourself crazy? Anyway, I did that for like probably 2 weeks. I think that's why in a couple of my previous videos I was using a different ruler, because I couldn't find that 6-inch metal ruler. Anyway, total tangent, but I do have this one, thankfully. I did have a couple, and they're not very expensive, so when, I'm going to say, if this one disappears on me or whatever else, I can always go to Staples, which I believe is where I got these, and I've seen them on Amazon. You can get them all kinds of places. And actually, if I'm able, I will try to link it down below. I'll see if I can do that. I haven't quite gotten good with listing stuff below, but I will work on it. Anyway, you saw that a few minutes ago, I did finish off that rainbow striped washi from the Dollar Tree. I tried to use that last little bit of it, but I didn't really find any place for it, so I put it off to the side off camera, and sometimes I try to incorporate that into, I'm going to say, washi projects, and I'll just keep them on the side, and if I can use them, great. If not, then they do end up, unfortunately, going to the trash. But I have used this washi quite a bit, thankfully, so I'm totally okay with if it did end up in the trash, because I have enjoyed it thus far. So yeah, I did end up using that color, and again, I think it's like an aqua color. Comment below what you would call that color. So what I normally do is I kind of just lay out my, like, the headers for my stepson and my fiance, but because this is, I'm going to say, kind of, this is already in the past. All of this is past, obviously. We're like, what, September now? So I do know what happened, and I'm going to be laying out more stickers, thankfully, and you guys can actually see kind of how I do it. And a lot of times, especially in this planner, because I don't use this planner every day, I will put post-it notes to mark what happened each day, and then I'll be able to go back in and fill it out. And what I do is I actually have a notebook, like a smaller one. It's actually the size of a mini happy planner that I created, and I kind of use it like a bullet journal. I kind of use it just regular journal planner. It switches a lot. It's the same size, but the contents of it kind of changes a lot, which is why I love the disc planners. But yeah, that's what I use on a daily basis, practically all day, every day. But then I go and I put it back into here so that I have a record and a place where I know just what we did and how things went for the day and all of that. So you'll see that I am putting some stickers out, and then I'm using this. It's a black fine liner. I actually got it on Amazon, and again, if I can get my act together and do the linking thing, I will link it down below. It's like a 10-pack of black fine liners. They are decent quality, and like, I like them. I probably would purchase them again, and they were like $9, so it's totally worth it. And I've used one of them till it died, so I know that they work for quite a while too. So yeah, so I'm just putting out these stickers, and right now I'm trying to use up everything I have, so I'm using the Happy Planner stickers more, which I'm actually really enjoying, thankfully. It's like that flower one that you saw me take out a few minutes ago. Normally I wouldn't have thought to use it because I'd used whatever icon I made for myself for that activity. But now that I'm just trying to use up everything that I have, I am using those stickers more. And any stickers that I'm finding that just I don't want to use, like I have no desire to use, I'm actually putting them aside. And for now, I'm just making a stack, and soon I will actually be doing a de-stash. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do that on like a Facebook group or on my Etsy shop. And if you have any suggestions which way to go, let me know. But I am going to be de-stashing a lot of my items, just ones that I'm not going to be using. They're really great products. Obviously, I wouldn't have gotten them if I didn't like them, but in this time period, they're just not for me. You grow out of certain things, you evolve into different kind of planning styles and whatnot. So I do want them to go to a home that will use them and enjoy them as best as possible. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing with some of those things. Keep those in mind, and I do want to de-stash them in a way where hopefully I can get some of my money back, because that would be nice. We are hopefully trying to move. Shh, it's a secret. Kind of. But, that's why I want to get, de-stash the stuff that I'm not going to be using as soon as possible. And if I can get some cash to help with the move, that would be even better. So, yeah. Anyway, total side note. And, yeah, I'm just filling this out. And what I'm doing right here is I'm trying to, because I didn't have all the Post-it notes for this week yet on here. I did have my notes next to me, but I was trying to figure out what to put where and how much actually knew. It was a little complicated. This was my first one when I came back to planning, obviously, so it's a little choppy, kind of, in how I plan it. It's also kind of how my brain works when I'm planning. I kind of bounce around a lot, but it all ends up on the page properly and cute, so that's what counts. And yeah, so obviously this spread is quite a ways in the past, but I did decide I do want to post them. I will be posting all of the plan with me's that I have missed. I'm just going to film them and try to catch up with them and post them, because even though it's July 30th through August 5th, you guys can still see a cute spread. It really, I like watching them. It doesn't really matter. It's not like I'm going to copy the person directly for that week. If I like the idea and I'm going to try to use that as inspiration, it'll probably be for a future week anyway. So I hope you guys enjoy these anyway, and I will be posting them, and yeah. So watch out for those, and as I get back into the swing of things, I will have the current stuff slowly coming back up, and then I do have a couple DIYs I have in mind and stuff like that, and hopefully I will actually be able to get on it. My computer that I had been using was really crappy and dying, and then it finally did die at like the end of June, and we had gotten a computer for me, and it looked like it was working really well, and I started a blog and all of that, and then it died. Like, some issue came up, and the guy was really sweet, and he sent us a new one, and then there was an issue with that one. Like, it wouldn't even start for like a full hour. It was already gone. And then he sent us another one, a newer model of the computer even, because it was all refurbished. So that one worked for a while, and then I went to use the video camera on it, and it didn't work. And then there was one more issue that came up, and we're getting a refund. The guy is totally awesome, and if I was willing to try buy it refurbished again right now, I probably would go through him, but I'm just going to leave it be for right now. Clearly, I wasn't supposed to get that kind of computer just yet. So I am, kind of working off my iPad and working off my fiance's computer, and hopefully I will be able to get everything up in a timely manner for you guys. I had decided that while the computer issue was being handled, I was going to finish some other projects and focus on some other creative projects that I needed to get done that weren't computer based. But like when I have my computer, I'm working on my computer and doing work and stuff. So I figured I would use it as a sign to finish those projects, and I have most of them. So I will be figuring out how to get my computer work done on my iPad and on his computer, and that includes the blog, which, if you guys didn't know, I do have a blog. It's currently only one blog post, but I will be posting more hopefully very shortly. Stay tuned for that. But if you're interested in my first one, I will link it below. Let's see if that works. And you guys can read that. It's called Rants of Love, because it's basically me ranting about the things that I love in my life, and, just anything. It's going to have all kinds of topics. So, yeah. Anywho, I'm just filling these out and laying out the last little bit of stickers, and then we're pretty much done. I do have some cool projects and planner spreads coming up, so I hope you guys stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoyed this. It's very different than my normal. I ended up talking quite a lot more about other things than just my spread. Let me know if you guys like that, and if you guys have any questions or comments, suggestions for videos or topics you'd like me to talk about, please leave those down below. I would love to hear from you. So, yeah, I didn't have very much, I believe, on the Saturday or Sunday written out. Sometimes I forget to mark it down, and obviously I was going back quite a few weeks later to fill these out, so I missed some, but I'm not going to drive myself completely crazy about those. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this planner spread, and I hope you guys come back for more. I will see you in my next one. Subscribe, hit that bell button, because I hear that's what you're supposed to do. And I hope you guys have a great one. Bye now.